Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at a very old LEGO Ninjago movie set. That's going to be set number 70612, the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. This set is from 2017 with 544 pieces. It originally retailed for $49.99 USD or $50. However, when I bought it secondhand, I ended up getting it for $100, although normally nowadays it's going to retail for a heck of a lot more. So when I sold this for $100, I knew I definitely had to get it. There are 4 minifigures included here. We have Lloyd, Wu, the Shark Army Gunner, and Garmadon, and they all look really great. We're going to take a look at them first real quick, and then bounce back to the build of the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. Alright, the first minifigure here is going to be Lloyd Garmadon himself. His accessory is the exact same sword build they've been giving him for the past 4 years. It's a very nice, specially molded katana with a very nice gold tassel on the end. Nothing special there. The minifigure has some very nice leg printing. I love the knee wraps there, and the belt as well is very well done, although the actual belt printing on the torso does not continue onto the legs, and there's not too much detailing besides that. He does have some arm printing with some very nice octagonal designs, along with some bracelets, and then his suit itself has some very cool lettering, along with a dark green belt and some gold highlights. On the back, you can see he's got a very nice symbol, along with some more of that belt printing. His helmet piece is his head wrap, rather, is 2 pieces. The first one is dual molded with a very cool symbol on the top there. And then pulling that off, you can see he's just got a mask piece. Here, the facial expression, it's the same one we've seen for him in pretty much every set since. It's the goofy LEGO Ninjago one. Not a fan of this. I drastically prefer the originals, but it's what we get. And then here's what he looks like with his little hat on without the mask piece. Very ridiculous. I mean, it kind of works and everything, but that's the Lloyd minifigure. All right, next we have Sensei Wu, and this is by far my favorite version of Sensei Wu ever. He's got a very cool staff right here, no printing or anything, it's just the traditional bow staff. But the best part about this figure is they gave him a really well printed and designed skirt piece that actually continues exactly the print from his torso onto the skirt, and it continues all the way around, and the printing is continuous on the side as well as the back, and that just works incredibly well in my opinion. He's got his traditional rice hat and beard, but let's get rid of all the accessories there so we can see the printing underneath. Alright, here's the Sensei minifigure, and he's got a very nice facial expression there with some very well done facial hair and cheekbones. The design on his torso is really cool at the clasps, and of course it continues directly onto the skirt piece. His legs are plain tan with some very nice sandal designs, and on the back, he's got a very cool logo along with some very nice wrinkle lines. Not too much else to say about this Sensei minifigure. Definitely my favorite Legos ever produced, and just love that skirt piece. The Shark Army Gunner is the next minifigure, and there's nothing special here. He's got a fish with an arrow piece, a bolt piece. I'm not sure why, but that's his accessory. And then he's got a very nice beanie, along with a cool scarred face, some nice, vest prints, some cool leg printing, nice sand blue arms, then some vest in the back with some clips and everything. I really don't care much about this figure. The villains were rather forgettable from this movie. He is a nice inclusion if you're trying to army build, but I really couldn't care less about him. Okay, Lord Garmadon here is the best ever. I love this figure. First off, his accessories include 2 of the traditional silver katanas, and pulling those aside, we can give him his other accessory, which is the ultimate weapon. And the ultimate weapon is the laser pointer that ended up summoning the giant cat, Meowthra, I believe the name was. And it's a very ingenious build using these 2 pieces with a nice little lightsaber blade to represent the laser, and then a keychain to actually attach it to a real person's keys. My only problem with it is they use a Technic piece to connect it to this grip so Garmadon can hold it, and that's not sturdy at all. So you can't actually position it in Garmadon's hand unless you do some really creative maneuvering. It's just too heavy. And there were definitely some other ways they could have gone about affixing this to Garmadon's hands without having to make it so you can't display it. It's like what are we doing here, guys? But other than that, the ultimate weapon is a very nice design. I love its inclusion. The Garmadon minifigure here, like I said, is the best we've ever gotten. I absolutely adore this fabric piece. It reminds me a lot of the graduation cloak that we got from CMF a while ago. It also could work very well for a custom Agatha. Who knows? Anyway, the fabric, it just comes all the way around, and that looks great. He's also got a really nice crown. I love the helmet here. It's so over the top and just kind of screams Garmadon. The facial expression is great. There's no alternate facial expression, and he's just got a lot of life and expression, and just like you can see so much in this. And with this is like the only redesign that I'm actually okay with. I mean, I hate all the ninjas redesigns, but the Garmadon one worked very well in my opinion. Here he is with his forearm attachments, and it's decked out in printing. Very nice basic blue belt, and honestly, this looks almost like it came just from one of the Ninjago sets. And then putting this piece on top, we got some blue tassels. I think the blue design works better than purple for him, in my opinion. And we got some very nice armor designs, and I just love that piece. On the back, he's just got some muscle printing for his first set of shoulders. Nothing on the top there. Really great minifigure. Like I said, best Garmadon. All right, now that we take a look at those minifigures, it's time to take a look at the build of the set. Now, this is a set that I have, it's been on my most wanted list for a very long time. I've wanted this since the movie came out, and I don't know why I never got it, but I'm so happy I finally do, and I'm very pleased to say that it lives up to the expectation. The build here is phenomenal. I love how the set is cast almost entirely in the Harry Potter sand green color. I think it's so cool to get so many pieces like that, and it's just very, very unique, and it's not like any other dragon we've seen before. It's also unique in the fact that it's a mech dragon. It's not an actual dragon, so it's something that's, while not necessarily like exclusive, it's still something that's kind of rare in the LEGO Ninjago theme. Starting at the front here, we have a very nice dragon head. They have two specially molded pieces, a very nice molded jaw with a purple and pink flag on the inside there for the tongue. And then actually, they have this like weird front headpiece, and that's just a very small snout. And then the rest of the head is brick built. So it's weird they didn't use two like large molded pieces. They used one large jaw and then one small snout, and the rest is brick built. I think the effect that gives off looks very good, actually. I much prefer it this way. And I love like the gold banana detailing, the nice translucent eyes, and then all this gold texturing works very well in my opinion. We have some very nice flaps here with a sticker on this side. I'll show you the other side for stickers and everything in just a second. We have some very nice arrow stickers on these sand green pieces going down, and then we have the base here where you can have one minifigure sit, and there's actually a grip there, so you can put the sword, clip that into place, and then take Leloy Garmadon, as he was dubbed in the movie, and set him there. Then there's some control panels there for him. We have a little computer screen, and then a different black computer screen, and then two little gear shift sticks, and of course the sword does click right there. We have some very nice black spikes that continue down all the way to the base of the dragon onto the tail, which we'll get a look at later. There are two nice kind of like flat pieces. You can extend them if you want, although they cover up a lot of different Technic parts, so I think it's better to keep them closed. And there are two stickers on there as well. We have two stud shooters on the legs, which have full articulation and rotation on that kind of ball joint. And the stud shooter, if you don't know how that works, just push in and launch the studs, and you'll never find them again. And then the foot also is on a ball joint, and it's got two nice gold claws there, and that can be positioned in pretty much any way you want, and the other side is exactly the same. We have a very nice sticker on this piece right here, and if you would lift this flap up, you can extend that fully, and then there's some rocket boosters that can pop out, and so you can thrust the dragon forward or launch rockets, however you want to do that in your imagination. And that's a very nice play feature, and of course it replicates itself on the other side, and we can pull that up and pull out the rockets, and then now you have two booster rockets to propel this mech dragon forward. We have another sticker on this green piece right here, along with one more on this section of the body, and it's connected via a Technic pin, so if you wanted to, you can like swing the dragon and it bounces, and so the whole back kind of just bounces like really erratically, and it's on these very nice rubber pieces, so you can like it squishes and it bounces back and forth. It does also mean it kind of looks a little funky in the gap there, and you can't really position it great because it does bounce, but it's also a neat play feature because the whole back end does wiggle and bounce, and it's definitely a unique design for a dragon. The legs here are built pretty much the exact same as the front. They're just a little smaller. Same feet pieces and everything, and there's full rotation for the positioning of the legs. The tail is on a very nice swivel joint, and there's a gear piece here, so you can swing just that if you want to as well. And then there's stickers on all of the sections, moving back to a very nice gold piece here for the tail with some very nice gold katanas. And then flipping the dragon around, you can see pretty much every single sticker that was on the other side is replicated here. There's another stud shooter, and then just some more of these black stickers, and then another one of those flap stickers. My only complaint would be the same complaint I have with the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon. Well, I love the play feature with this tail. It doesn't sit straight, and it always curls forward. So no matter how you try to display this dragon, unless you kind of like lock it in place or get really lucky with the positioning, 9 times out of 10, the tail's just going to drift back and come to the side. I wish there was a way to lock that in position. I'm sure there could be if I really tried hard enough, but I mean, it looks really, really good either way, and it's not too hard to lock in place. All right, so for those of you who didn't catch my Israel vlog, I actually got this set when I was in Israel. So it's the European style packaging, which means there's no set name, piece count, or anything like that on the front of the box. No set name. All it has is 8 to 14 and the set number, along with the logo, nothing else. We have a very nice image here of Ninjago City with the dragon swooping in, Lloyd and Sensei Wu on it, and Garmadon and the Shark General attacking them from the rooftop. Looks very nice, very dynamic. On the back of the box, we have the dragon attacking the laser pointer, some pictures of all the play features and how to design it and everything on the bottom, some sizes. Apparently, the whole thing is 23 inches long or 60 centimeters. A very nice lifestyle image, and I like how it's a street view as opposed to like a flying view. All right, this set had 2 instruction manuals. The first one here on the back, it has the Lloyd minifigure, and then we have advertisements for all of the other sets from this line. I'm really bummed I missed out on that Destiny's Bounty. That was phenomenal, and that Bridge Battle set was also really, really neat. Maybe someday I'll go through and pick up some old Ninjago sets. You know, who knows? Then we have an advertisement for some games, and then the LEGO Ninjago Movie. Very nice poster there, actually. And then I think, yep, that's it. And that was just the body and everything. And so we shift to Manual 2. Manual 2 on the back has an advertisement for Ninjago the Ride at Legoland. And then the parts list and everything, along with an advertisement for LEGO Worlds, the LEGO Ninjago Movie video game. And I think that's it. Yep, that would just be all then. All right, overall, I have to give this set a solid 9 out of 10. While I absolutely despise the LEGO Ninjago Movie, it gave us some of the best Ninjago sets we've ever gotten. This set has, in my opinion, the best Wu and Garmadon figures to date. I absolutely love the designs on both of them, the fabric pieces, the printing. It's just perfect. The helmet mold, I love it. The Lloyd minifigure is decent, and the Shark General is, you know, kind of meh, neither here nor there. The laser pointer build is cute, and it ties back into the movie, although I didn't like it. I think it's still cute to get a laser pointer in LEGO. The dragon build is phenomenal, and I absolutely love everything about that. It lives up to exactly how I imagined it from, you know, like 4 years ago, and it's not one of those, I got it in hand, and now I'm kind of like, oh, maybe it wasn't worth all the hype. No, this definitely was. It's a phenomenal set. I'm not sure if it's worth like $200, $300 price point some people are reselling it for, but if you can find it for cheap, I'd 100% recommend it. That's all I got for you guys today, though, so please make sure to leave your thoughts about this set and the LEGO Ninjago Movie in the comment section down below. If you like seeing old reviews like this, let me know, because I have a bunch of old sets that I could do videos on, but only if that's something you guys would want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you all in the very next video, and wish you all to have a fantastic and safe rest of your day.